Biggie Manning's in first, and Flint and Steel in second. And we got Dick Big, Sid Toilet, Miley Cyrus, Chuck E. Cheese, Yeah Jones, Jackson's Goofy, Fire Alarm, John Balls, Fire Cheese, The Legendary, Obama Riz, The Pope, Wiggly Willie, Grewgill, Jack Tickleson, Pickly Pickle, Bobby Balls, Brian Griffin, The Points Leader. Then we got Pedfile, Bart Thompson, Cal Dingles, John F. Kennedy, 9/11, Bill Clinton, Fur Riz, Richard Nixon, Chicken Jockey, Tickly Pickle. Then we got Phineas Bob, Homer Ball Sweat, Walter White, and the worst, slowest car of this whole field, Quagmire. We'll definitely see him slow down the leaders.
Is the definition all time of a field filler.
Yes.
They're gonna give the start your engines order soon by you actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, go you're gonna go out there.
Yeah. Definitely.
The in character.
Did you hear that helicopter?
Goofy eye helicopter. Anyways. Alright, they're gonna give the order.
In about a
I
minute.
think yeah.
49 laps today. That's pretty decent distance. We'll
The
see
test
pit stops and car.
the test races for this track were actually like pretty decent, so we're hoping and probably going to see some like pretty solid racing today.
Absolutely. Not as many wrecks as last super speedway race. Yeah. Who won that last super speedway race at Talladega? I think that was Flint and Steel, right? Yeah, that was Flint and Steel. Anyways, I'm gonna give the command.
Wow, you might want to fix your microphone.
Hold on. I have to do one more thing. I swear it's the last thing. Wow, we have audio. Imagine it crashes. Okay. And they're off.
That was awful timing. Now they're off.
It wasn't too bad. I give it a 7 out of 10. So it turns out that entire first little bit did not have audio.
Oh.
We did all that for nothing. But we're going.
As they go out too wide for the pace and
As you hear the car in my background, that is definitely the cars on track. As the car seems to poop itself. Yep, those are the...
it sounds like it's farting. That's
Yeah.
probably not the greatest sign. But,
cars aren't supposed to fart. Definitely audio from the cars on track.
Maybe that's Quagmire. Maybe that's why he's so slow.
Yeah. Anyways, we're green at Atlanta. There's a decent gap from the Pope and Obama to that other pack, as they're 3 wide already.
Yeah, 3 wide back there. Flint and Steel taking in the lead.
It's a flyby. Who's gonna get the first lead here?
That is Flint and Steel.
Oh, here comes Dick Big though. It's gonna be Flint and Steel.
Ooh, but look at Jones coming onto the bottom line there. It looks like Dick Big's trying to get it. He's going to try and take over first.
Biggie Manning's in a points deficit right now. He needs 2 wins out of the 3 races in this round.
Here comes Miley Cyrus on the bottom.
Recently got eliminated.
Ooh, she's trying to do a pass.
For the lead.
Going under Flint and Steel. Side by side. She completes the pass.
3 wide back here in the pack. Boris Thompson, Wiggly Willie.
Jack Ticholson back there with 3 wide. Jack Ticholson was eliminated, though.
Biggie Manning's losing position. 4
Here
wide.
comes Fire Cheese. Fire Cheese gonna try and make it 3 wide for the lead.
3 wide for second. 2 orange cars on the front. That's Fire Alarm and Miley Cyrus.
They're doing it out.
Huge field already, man. Like
Fire Cheese is
wide.
looking to go on the bottom.
Fire Cheese in third. Fire Cheese for the pass to the lead. Under Fire Alarm. He does not have help on the bottom line. He needs to get more speed. Under Fire Cheese and Miley Cyrus. 3 wide for the lead. Fire Cheese still 3 wide.
He's trying to complete the pass.
Fire Cheese out front.
Fire Cheese
I
just
can't tell from
trying
this angle.
everything to complete that pass.
Fire Cheese just cannot clear the 10.
He just doesn't have the bump draft.
There he goes. Fire Cheese to the lead. Man, that pack is very tight.
Yeah, Jones taking advantage of the hole that Fire Cheese just cut out. He's going on to the bottom.
Look at that field. We're just gonna leave you. We're gonna do 1 lap without commentary just to see what happens. Oh no! Getting loose!
Dick Big and Flint and Steel were in the wall for a second, but they saved it.
Oh man, what a save by Dick Big and Flint and Steel. Flint and Steel competing with for the championship between Brian Griffin. That created a gap. Pickly Pickle out front. Here's Tickly Pickle out front as well. Man, what? Where did all these guys come from?
Herb Riz on the bottom.
Lap 9 out of 49. Pickly Pickle with a big lead here.
Herb Riz is looking to get up to him now.
Let's check out the battles back here. Here's Flint and Steel and Biggie Manning's.
These are
Fighting
both
for
points
this.
contenders here.
Flint and Steel has more points than Biggie Manning's. They're fighting for the points position. Gat Jones is tied with Flint and Steel with points. If Gat Jones can finish ahead of Flint and Steel this race, he can take second and knock Flint and Steel out.
There's Wiggly Willie in second.
Can Wiggly Willie maybe get his first career win?
Wiggly Willie has always been in the shadow of somebody else. This might be his day. Who knows?
Here's Cow Dingles on the bottom as well.
A lot of often unseen drivers up front here.
Wiggly Willie for the pass to the lead. Side
by side into 1, sorry.
And he completes the pass. He's clear.
Ooh, here comes the legendary onto the bottom line.
Very tight pack still. Cow Dingle's fighting with Wiggly Willie.
A crash right now could be absolutely game-changing for a lot of drivers.
John F. Kennedy blocking the legendary, maybe? No, he lets him
Ooh,
pass.
but he gets around him.
Look at that lower lane moving up.
The legendary has the speed too. He's getting pushed a little by 911 there, which is probably gonna give him enough boost to give him up to first past Cow Dingles.
Cow Dingle's in the lead. Wiggly Willie fading. Here comes the legendary for the lead. Being pushed by 911 and Biggie Mannings. Phineas Bob closely behind. Look at that lower lane just go. That lower lane is definitely where you want to be.
Here comes, look at Biggie Mannings. He made his way back up.
15 out of 49.
If Biggie Mannings wins, that could be big for him.
Pushing 911 to the lead. Maybe he could get his pole position back. Oh no! He loses his speed though. 911 just ditched him.
Biggie Mannings on the bottom. Does he have enough speed?
For the pass on 911. Oh, he shoves him up into the track a little. And Biggie Mannings to the lead. And he is clear of 911.
He completes the pass.
Look at that pack behind.
It
Brian
is very
and Flint
tight.
And Steel. Brian, Flint, and Steel are the only people who could advance right now. Flint and Steel's in a really bad position though. He needs to finish ahead of Gat Jones to keep his spot. Brian pushing Flint and Steel. Brian the points leader as well. Here's Chuck E. Cheese back up to the front.
Biggie Manning's dominating the pack.
Biggie Mannings knows how to control a field. Here is Quagmire.
Goofy Quagmire. All the way by himself. Oh, but Chuck E. Cheese got around him. Biggie Mannings is fading just a little bit.
Phineas Bob will get past him, so will Sid Toilet. He loses all of his draft.
3 wide for second. Biggie Mannings is being pushed down. Down.
Brian coming into the picture of this race.
Flint and Steel is now going to be the points leader.
Whoa.
As he passes Biggie Mannings.
Did you see that move?
But here comes Brian.
Blocking John Balls aggressively, almost spun himself out. Flint and Steel in the 5 points position. This would put him in the points lead if he finished there.
Ooh, there's Obama, Obama, I think, on the bottom of Flint and Steel.
John Balls. Oh, coming to the back of. Oh, Chuck E. Cheese. John Balls for the lead. Under
Oh,
Chuck and Cheese.
John Balls has a lot of speed today.
What a pass. He is super fast.
John Balls is actually my new pick to win this race.
My pick to win, Grew Gerald.
Not to mention Flint Steel is giving him a little boost, which will definitely help him.
Flint Steel has been up
Oh, but
here.
here comes Flint Steel on the bottom.
Grew Gerald closely behind. Actually, I think Brian's gonna win it. 3 wide for the lead.
This is an intense race. If I'm being honest, this could be anyone's race today.
It's just like Charlotte. It's always changing every lap.
Gerald for the lead, but that's probably not going to last long with the number 0 car coming in on the bottom. But Gerald blocks him.
Here's Quagmire. He's gonna screw up the field.
Quagmire's definitely going to meddle in the field here a little bit.
Oh man. Who's
Some
he gonna
cars are
slow
definitely
down?
going to lose speed.
Oh, in front of John Balls.
A crash is imminent here, folks.
They're gonna stack up. The leaders are gonna get away.
The top 3 leaders got out of the way of Quagmire.
Here comes
Oh, but
Flint
here
Steel.
comes Flint Steel and Homer Ballsweat. They got out of his way, too.
Obama Riz also got out of that. Also, I might be able to mention, here's Dick Big. He might be the next Quagmire to mess with the field here. He lost the draft. And John Ball is losing all of that advantage he had. Wiggly Willy, Fire Cheese getting through that. Here's a Pope for the lead.
Flint Steel goes down. He pushes the Pope out of the way a little bit. Flint Steel passes.
That lower lane is just really fast today.
We are about halfway through this race now.
I'd say, yeah. Homer Ball Sweat for the
Homer
lead.
Ballsweat. Flint Steel slowing down a little bit.
Flint
When
Steel's
there's
been up
Fire
front.
Cheese. He's making his way back up.
Flint Steel has been up front all day. Wonder if he'll win today.
Fire Cheese taking the bottom line.
Fire Cheese to the lead. Oh, Miley Cyrus under Fire Cheese though.
Miley Cyrus unfortunately taking the lead.
Whoa, a little checkup there.
Three wide for second.
Miley Cyrus is making a good gap. Wiggly Willy to second here. Wiggly Willy back up to the lead, maybe. Oh, Wiggly Willy just loses that momentum. Tickly Pickle just scrubs his momentum. Whoa, getting a little loose back there. Pedfile and Bill Clinton. .30 out of 49. Laps are ticking down. Miley Cyrus, the block on John Balls.
He's trying to control the field right now.
Miley Cyrus is leading and leading.
Oh, but here comes,
Sid Toilet.
Sid. Comes Sid Toilet down onto the bottom. Sid Toilet's gonna be everyone's hero today if he wins.
Under Miley Cyrus.
As the grandstands erupt in, applause for, Sid Toilet there.
Not for long. Here comes Chuck E. Cheese on the bottom. Can Sid Toilet block him? Yes, he can.
But he didn't block him for long.
Oh.
3 wide for the lead.
3 wide. 3 by 3.
They get incredibly tight into these corners. You know, we might actually finish this race without caution. Biggie Manning's making his way back out on top.
Ooh. Squeezing the Pope a little. Walter White coming up. Biggie Manning's for the lead.
The 3 by 3 by 3 back. Oh, wait, no, they're not. Wait.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Biggie Manning's to the lead. Clears second and third.
Can he dominate the field again? Or is he just gonna get pushed back?
Oh, the Pope with the move.
What a move by the Pope. Swinging down onto the bottom.
Pope back to the lead. Battling for the win. As we're coming close to the end of this race.
With...
I'm not sure how many laps are left.
There is 6 laps left to go, soon to be 5. Here comes John F. Kennedy.
Oh no! Wrecking Tickly Pickle Bobby Balls! First wreck of the race. We'll have to check on that later. Who's gonna get the lead to the caution? John F. Kennedy out front. Chicken Jockey. Here comes John F. Kennedy to the lead. What in the world?
Wait, no.
Bobby Balls wrecked. Tickly Pickle, what happened here? Let's see what happened. So here's 911 in the middle of 3 here. 911 just gets loose.
He nudges, accidentally pulls down the 190 car into Bobby Balls.
Man, just sends him.
But 911 saves it, I think.
Oh, what a hit by Tickly Pickle.
That crash could have been much worse.
Look at that. Just stopped. Man, We just gotta hope he's okay. That was a really hard hit by Tickly Pickle. Oh my goodness. That is not a type of hit you want to take in a race car, guys. When the car just stops, the person in the car takes all the energy of the impact.
Alright, let's see who led to the caution. I think it's actually Chicken Jockey, maybe.
No, it was definitely John F. Kennedy.
Okay, let's check up on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, what such a late caution. A bit less than 10 laps ago.
We're probably gonna restart here with maybe like, I don't know, 2 laps to go, maybe?
I'd say 5. So, we just gotta hope Tickly Pickle's alright, because hitting at a weird angle like that, and being like smushed, I mean, he's gotta be like at least a concussion. I mean, holy crap, that was a hit.
The terminal force into that wall was insane.
Yeah, when a car just stops when they go hit something at full speed, that's when the person takes all the impact, not the car. Just thinking good thoughts for Tickly Pickle. This track isn't even as fast as maybe Daytona or Talladega, and we could still have some really dangerous impacts.
Alright, so your new grid, in the caution is now John F. Kennedy, followed by Pope, followed by Chicken Jockey, followed by Biggie Mannings.
Points leader.
Yeah, Pope is points leader.
And then here's Jones in the 4 points. The 3 points, Brian Griffin. 2 points, Flint Steele. And there's no 1 points position because there's 4 cars competing for the championship now. Let's look at Tickly Pickle's hit again, because I want to show y'all. That is not good. Especially how the car just kind of phased in the wall like that. If you look at this, the car just goes in the wall and just stops. Not good. Riding on board of Tickly Pickle. Oh man. Just really hard hit they get.
This caution is sponsored by Jackson is Fat.
We're gonna restart with 9 laps to go. 1 to go. Till green. Okay, here we go. Pace cars in. Alrighty. We're gonna have a short run to the checkered flag. Only 9 laps to go. Crossing the line. We're green. Miley Cyrus immediately out of line. People are gonna find their lanes immediately. Here comes Biggie Manning's under Chicken Jockey.
Biggie Manning's is gonna try and take advantage of the Oh, the Pope under
That's John
John
F.
F.
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
The Pope for the pass for first. Eight laps to
Biggie
go.
Manning's coming up on the Pope. Gonna go under him.
It's gonna be an exciting finish, folks. Biggie Manning's to the lead. Here comes Chuck E. Cheese under Biggie Manning's. Chuck E. Cheese to the lead. 7 laps to go. Time is ticking down for people who want to get up here to win. Chuck E. Cheese kind of dragging out there. That's not good. Someone's going to get that draft and pass him. Here comes Biggie Manning's behind Chuck E. Cheese, but Sid Toilet's under him. He can't pass him. Sid Toilet to the bottom. Maybe to pass Chuck E. Cheese.
Sid Toilet, or it's not Sid Toilet. Biggie Manning's is falling off. Here comes Sid Toilet.
6 laps to go.
The 3 wide for second.
Sid Toilet to the lead. Here comes the legendary now. Pedfile in the picture. Wiggly Willy.
They're gonna try and make it 3 wide for the lead. Is it gonna pan out? No, it's not.
Oh, huge checkup. The legendary trying to lead. Wiggly Willy also trying to get it. 5 laps to go. 3 wide for the lead.
Miley Cyrus unfortunately takes the lead here.
Oh, that's not for long. Here comes Wiggly Willy trying to get under Miley Cyrus. Tons of lead switches. Under Miley Cyrus, she can't block in time. Wiggly Willy to the lead with 4 laps to go.
Ooh, but look at
John Balls trying to pass Wiggly Willy. 3 wide for the
make it
lead.
3 wide.
John Balls trying for the lead.
Wiggly Willy is fairly fast today, along with John Balls.
Oh man. 4 laps to go. Coming to 3. Can Wiggly Willy hold on? Here comes John Balls to the lead with 3 laps to go. Holding off Wiggly Willy. Pedfile on the bottom.
Pedfile's gonna try and take the bottom.
Wiggly Willy holding on in the middle. He just can't hold on. John Balls to the top.
That might leave it open for people like Pedfile or the legendary.
Coming to 2 laps to go. John Balls leading. A fan favorite. 2 laps to go.
Oh, but here comes the legendary.
Legendary and Pedfile. John Balls with a lead.
They're gonna try and take him down, but John Balls has a pretty decent gap. We're coming into the white flag here.
Here comes the legendary. Fire Cheese under. Fire Cheese. Legendary. Fire Cheese for second. 1 more lap.
We're into the final lap at Georgia. Here comes Gru Gerald.
Gru Gerald, can he catch John Balls? Out of 1 and 2 for the final time. That is the gap. Can Gru Gerald catch them? Here comes Jack Jones. John Balls is gonna win his first career NUTCAR victory at Atlanta.
What a race.
Gru Gerald in second.
Yeah, Jones will finish in the first points paying position.
We're gonna see what happens to the points.